Hello, and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So I wanted to start on the daily chart here. The idea is that we are currently moving up in a fifth wave of an even larger fifth wave, so we could get to the end of a major cycle here. On the Ethereum chart, we track the bear market low as completed in June 22. At the moment, not high confidence, but that's the current thesis. As long as we're holding above this key pivot, this key support area, we're currently holding above the green trend line, which acts as structural support, as dynamic support, because the trend line is obviously going up. And then we also have this support area, Fibonacci support, where the price is currently holding above the 50% retracement at $2,097. Below that level, we have one more Fibonacci support at 1800, and the test of that level is very likely at this stage. Ethereum could avoid that, but would need to give us a little bit more upside momentum from here to be confident that this is actually playing out. To be very clear, while I'm not extremely, let's say, convinced by Ethereum's performance in this cycle, I'm still watching for one more high in this cycle before the next bear market starts, and we could be targeting that zone up here, located between 4,790 and 7,880, even though it would be ideal if the price could, there's a red dot there, if the price could at least reach 5,727, that would be a phase where Ethereum might have a chance to outperform Bitcoin in the short term, right? But it needs to do something, and it hasn't started that yet. In yesterday's video on the Bitcoin chart, in the Bitcoin video yesterday, we also considered, or we checked actually, the ETH BTC chart, which is still downtrending, so downward trending. So there is currently no sign that a low is in. I just want to show you the bigger picture first, because sometimes people lose sight of the, let's say, of the forest by just looking at the trees, right? So we need to understand there is a Fibonacci support area. The current thesis that we're in a fourth wave. Okay, maybe we completed it. That nearly doesn't matter from the perspective of the daily chart, because really what matters is the support area here. We tested it. We're trying to reverse, but not yet in an impulsive fashion. So again, you know, the thesis that this is a fourth wave support and we're moving up in a fifth wave next is valid as long as we're holding above 1800, or let's say 1790. Looking at the shorter time frame, then we can see that Ethereum is chopping around here. This is the 4-hour chart, just chopping sideways at the moment and without any clear sense of where it wants to go. It hasn't committed yet, right? I added yesterday this additional micro support area to the chart. I communicated that on Discord already. The price tested it and is trying a reversal, but this is just too weak. Again, you know, I'm not, you know, any break of support levels is not particularly surprising when we talk about Ethereum, because it's just much weaker than Bitcoin at the moment. So if, for example, Bitcoin is holding support, and Bitcoin is at the moment even holding its upper support area, then at the same time, a break of support on the Ethereum chart is not surprising. Just happens because it's weaker than Bitcoin. So what we're dealing with here is, in the white scenario, maybe a wave 2 pullback. I mentioned yesterday, though, that this support area between 2,448 and 2,505 is probably unlikely to hold. Why? Because the move down looks like a 5-wave move again. And I added the yellow count microstructure, which could send us down lower, right, towards that $1,800 level, with dynamic support at the trend line, then at the structural low of the 6th of September, around 2,155, and then obviously here 2,100, 1,790. They would be the next key support levels, which would still support an overall bullish scenario. For now, we are in a sideways range, and of course, you know, there's no, until we really get a breakout, there isn't really any clear signal that the market has committed in one direction. Yesterday, I showed you what needs to happen for a 5-wave move up. Ethereum failed to form 5 waves. So again, Ethereum left us with a 3-wave corrective rally. Now we have something that actually looks a little bit like a 5-wave move down. But as long as we're holding 2,448, I give the bulls the chance. But the problem is, in this so-called 1-2 setup in the white scenario, this wave 1 is only a 3-wave move. So it is possible that this is a wave 1 due to the chart context, but it's just not high probability. So the probabilities are very balanced. Again, on the Ethereum chart, just be careful. And any break below 2004.48 will make the yellow count more likely. On the flip side, any break above 2006.65, the 78.6 retracement of the recent dip, will make the yellow count, which is short-term bearish, less likely, even though here a bounce into resistance is likely. Okay, so that's the update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in the membership and want to find out what's included, you can follow the link to our website. It's in the description. Here you can select the subscriptions tab, and there are a couple of videos that explain what the membership is about. You can become part of the club, become part of the conversation. On Sunday, you can join us for a live stream, for a member live stream. We do that every Sunday. We cover additional coins for gold members. There is TradingView live chart access, all sorts of additional content. Feel free to check it out. Have a great day. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.